send those one call Baba. As Mohbad still alive, is Mohbad still in hospital? All this question is no. So even calling Baba, you say, see, if you want to judge, all this one is not by the way. It's by the way, my dear sister.
Can you let me land, please?
Okay, ma.
Okay, thank you, ma. If Baba statement after Mohbad has mine, you understand, and Baba has never one day told anybody, not even anybody, any one of us that Blessing called him that Mohbad has mine, and we are hearing this from someone else, one of the family. You understand? That means there are a lot of things Baba is not telling us too. And we know that Baba is the only single person who actually wants justice for his late son. You understand? So Baba could have, as a point, also said that, like Baba said, I want justice for his late son. You understand? So all of them, you talk about Baba, you talk about Yadra, you talk about everybody in the house, you talk about Wunmi. The way you are talking about Wunmi is the same way you should talk about individual. Bring out everybody's faults. You understand?
Of
so that
course,
you can able to balance the equation. You don't just focus on one person and leave other people.
If I'm to judge Baba, if I'm to talk about Baba to me, if you give, I'm just talking about Wunmi. Don't forget though, you can see that what Wunmi, there's a lot of examples I can use on kinds of Wunmi. If I'm to say Wunmi side, Mama Mohbad side, of course, I don't know any one of them. I will tell you Baba case. You see, if I were Baba, let me tell you one thing. If I were Baba Mohbad, of course, you said Blessing called you. You did not even analyze it when and how, what time the Blessing called you. But you said he called you then, the mother called you with Yatunde. Fine. If me and Baba, for me, no matter what situation that I'm seeing that boy on ground, number one, I have two options. Option number one for me is that I will remain there where Mohbad was lying, call my people, even my church member. I will not touch that boy. That is number one of my own belief. I think you get me. That's number one. Number two, when I now go to the police station again, I know I'm safe there. They still deny me. I will still leave that corpse there too. That is number two. Number three, since he was in Ikorodu, again, he got there. Even before Ikorodu, is there no any other police stations? You tell them to drive in there. You go to the first headquarters in Ikeja. Direct demand, oh yeah, let's go there. Or General Hospital Ikeja. The guy must have been, even Baba will have been so free. The evidence must have been there. Because if they succeeded in Lekki police station, they will not succeeded in Ikeja or first headquarters in Ikeja. But they can use the manipulator of the motto that said, no, that's not where they were booked. They are not do this. So since Baba again has brought the son again to Ikorodu, if they were him, I will not give them go ahead to bury him. He was saying that that time you go real Okuomo because every parents are praying that we don't want to see Okuomo. But we Yoruba again, we now said it that if it's happened, so you will face it. So Baba should have tried all his best to make sure that he has a lot of people of his own. After he knows that Wunmi has been manipulating and this thing and Darosha, he should have not just be a last man standing. That's why they manipulated the man. And I can see it in Baba Mohbad up till now. Baba Mohbad don't have people. He doesn't, I don't even know where his family are. Muyiwa that was even doing detective, I don't know the part the man is.
A credit. Because I've been listening to you for a while now, and I can tell that you are here with your justice, and that's how it should be. You understand me? We are not saying that Baba Mohbad was there when his son was crying, no Mohbad, no blessing. You understand me? But in this kind of homicide case, we need to analyze everybody, especially for after 1 year, we've not got any justice for Mohbad. You understand me? I come up purposely because of you. You are fair in your justice. Thank you and God bless you. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So is the daughter of the real father, and Liam now went to propose to that one. The implication, these other children, incest. Ah, God, this baby must be helped. This baby father must be at all costs. The government must make sure that they see that the paternity of this child is clarified. And this will clear the baby of any stigma that has been placed on him. I know Wunmi don't care. She's just a stubborn girl. Stubborn. When I say stubborn, she's stubborn. But she cannot be stubborn more than the government. And she cannot be stubborn more than Nigerians. She cannot be stubborn more than us. No matter whoever is behind her, okay? Your stubbornness will only lead you to jail. Your stubbornness, more king, but it will only lead you to jail. To lead you to commit more crime and to lead you to jail. Okay? And that is why we are trying to make sure that none of you connected to this get away with it. You might have done this in darkness, this that happened. You might have done this. I'm thinking that all the evidence had been cleared. You might have think that all the evidence has been cleared, but like they say, lies may travel for 1,000 years, but it cannot go forever. Wunmi, you know, whether they discover the cause of death of Mohbad or not, it's only going to be a two-pack one. Two-pack is 25 years after they were still able to get a crucial information and a crucial confession that led to the real person who pulled the trigger. Wunmi, you see, I'll show the public Mohbad investigation continue for another 10 to 20 years, like the Dele Giwa case, like Fusha William case. Okay? Maybe after this whole government is changed, maybe that's when a new government under a more strict procedure, and they will bring back this case back again. Nonsense. Bring back this case back again. Useless people. Okay? Because these guys, that's how they go and continue killing people and feeling like they can always find a way to get away with this. I mean, rubbish. If it's the nurse that came Mohbad, what is so hard to talk about? If it's the nurse that came Mohbad, just like Tolani, you know, that's what, if you hear what Tolani said before, Tolani, as in, Tolani already said something. What was that? Tolani already, that lady, she said, Tolani already said, Omoyego, Iro Silenwe. That is Iro Walenwe, sorry. Omoyego, Iro Walenwe. Omoyego, Baro. You see, this is Tolani telling you right now that Omoyego, Onirone, Oto Silenwe. You understand? This is after Tolani already has spoken to Wunmi for several times. Wunmi has said so many things to Tolani, but yet, that day Tolani already still went there and said, in secret, not in public, say, Omoye, Tito Silenwe. I would always take that information, crucial. Those who know Wunmi very well, like Tolani know Wunmi in and out. I'm telling you, Tolani already knows Wunmi very, very well. And yet, she still came out to say, Omoyengo, Titos, Le Nue. You see? Tell me. What other thing do we still need to hear again about women? What other thing? What other thing do we need to hear about women? Haven't we had enough? What other evidence do we need?
Papa, can I come in there? You remember there was a voice note that came out, I think within 4 people or 3 people, along with Tolani. You understand me? That she even said about Joseph Aloba that Baba Ye Omonkoko. Once she finished, you remember that voice note? This is why we are calling Joseph Aloba to come out. This is the person that is supporting Wunmi 100%. And if Taulani can say something positive about you,
Andy, I think we should focus more on women. But Mohbad is once in a while that we talk about him. And I don't want you to always make your conversation to center around Mohbad. But I don't know the reason why you will want to do so. Irrespective of, whatsoever your view is, let's look at it logically. Okay, logically speaking, like for me right now, okay, the reason why I get to Mohbad, I go angry at him, it's clear. It can be applicable to even Nigerian president. The reason why I'm not happy with Nigerian president, I'm not happy with anybody or any leadership in position. It can be cleared by saying, it can be obvious by saying that you don't like the method, the way they go about what they are doing. But Mohbad does not have any offense in the killing of Mohbad or the death of Mohbad. About anything that concerns what came about, it doesn't know anything about it. It's absolutely innocent. But when it comes to the method that is fighting about justice and the people around him, their interests and their exposure and their possible complacency. I don't know Grace's relationship with Wunmi. All those guys. That's where I call him out. But from your own standpoint, from what standpoint do you call him out? That's what I want to know.
Okay, correct. I have analyzed this to you.
Differentiate with what came about. Go on.
Hold on. Now, I have analyzed this to you this morning. I even said it now, about a few minutes ago, that even Tolani, who is in favor of...
Don't call that devil name.
Hold on, Papa. Hold on. I want to bring something out there to support my own statement. This person I even said that Papa Mohbad, you understand me, is an innocent man. And I will continue saying this. Yes, Papa Mohbad was not there when his son was being killed. You understand? And this is my point. I have said it this morning. This is over 1 year and we are entering the 2nd year now. You understand me? And Wunmi, she's not ready to tell us what happens to Mohbad. You understand me? Even with the things stands now, you will agree with me, Papa Rhino, that even the Nigerian police, you understand me, they've conspired. It's like they're sided with Wunmi Adebanjo. You understand me? It's not that I have any hatred for Papa Mohbad. You understand me? I don't have hatred for Papa Mohbad. You understand me? Let that be clear to you, Papa Rhino. But the point is this. The way Baba Mohbad, you understand me, is piloting this justice for Mohbad, I don't think is the best. You understand me? This is 1 year. Now, let me say this to you. Hold on. Let me say this to you. All these people that knows what killed Mohbad, either they are there or they are not in the premises, including the family of Aloba. We said it.
A lot of lawyers have analyzed this. You can bypass Corona inquest. Take a lawsuit against these people. You understand me? But if fail to do this, this is my problem. Because all what I want is justice for Mohbad. I don't have any personal beef with Baba Mohbad. I have not set my eyes on him. And I believe I believe he himself does not have a personal beef with me. Can I defend him? No, hold on, Papa. I'm not here to come and defend anybody. Anybody that you want to defend, you can defend them. I want to defend his rights, not, on what you are saying, not because I'm defending him in person. Okay, good. Yeah. The thing is this one. And that's why I want people to get it right. When me I'm having disagreement with Mohbad, it's about the people that he surrounds himself with, and him not working with many other people who want justice, who are more credible. And as a result of that, that led us to having situations where so many evidences, so many opportunities are not being taken care of. For example, there's so many defamations here and there. There's so many accusations, allegations here and there, where we expected the lawyers to act appropriately and Mohbad to act appropriately by making sure that some certain individuals are called to questioning and are disciplined. Okay, so those things were not done. But on the side of Baba Mohbad taking this case to a higher court, at the moment, he cannot take this case to a higher court than the Corona. He cannot take the case, and no other person can take this case. Maybe wait. No other person can take this case. Maybe if the state, the Attorney General of the state, that order the Chief Coroner of Lagos State to look into this case, and as a result, they instituted a panel to investigate into the cause of death, to support the police investigation. And by law, once that is being done, the police themselves hands off. In this case right now, police are not doing much investigation like that, because inquest is taking full responsibility of every investigation. Whatever police had, they're supposed to have given it to the DPP. So now, going to the State High Court, the State High Court will refer them back to the primary officers. It's just for responsible for the investigation. Just like, for example, something is happening in Lagos, like a police, like a crime is happening in Lagos, and you now call the police in Maiduguri, they will call those that are in that jurisdiction, they will connect you to them and have those ones come take care of restitution. Now the State High Court is there. Let me say you want to appeal. Let's say the inquest is done, and Baba is not pleased with what happened in the inquest. That is, in case you already have the judgment from the inquest, and you are not pleased with the judgment, you can go to a higher court. And that's what I'm talking about. All these, like people like the nurse, like Wunmi, all of them can later be sued after the Corona inquest. That's going to be a new case that's going to be opened. But right now, if you sue anybody for embalming, like if you sue anybody for embalming, for negligence, anything, they're going to refer you back. They will tell you that there's already a jurisdiction that is on that case. They're going to refer you back. They want to see the result of that panel that is on the case. They're going to respect those, they're not going to take away the case from them. They are all government bodies. They're going to refer you back to those bodies. They will be waiting to hear from those bodies. Don't forget, the court don't investigate. There's a panel that is investigating. Their result is very, very important. So, if you sue Wunmi if you sue Adarusha for embalming, you sue Adura or any of them for whatever, what they can do is this: they're going to contact Banti And that's what Zone 2 have done. Zone 2, all the report, everything that was on them, bullies of Mohbad. All the report, everything that was on them, bullies of Mohbad. All the report, everything that was on them, bullies of Mohbad. They pile up everything and make it one case and send it to the police at Banti. Okay? And have the case treated as one case. They don't want to break it down and treat it differently. That's one thing they did to the case. They converge everything, make it one case, and are waiting for the judgment. They're waiting for the conclusion that will arise from that same one case. That's why police is not suing. They are not taking Adura to court or whatever, because the case itself, they have not yet finalized. The primary authorities, before secondary authorities like court, prosecution will come in. They want to see something tangible. And that's why they are bringing everything together. But what I think people can do right now is to submit more areas, okay, which you think that there's criminality, which they have to visit, which police should investigate. You submit it to them, they will say, I don't hear. They will take it together, put it together, and send to the DPP, to the rightful authority. When Corona Inquest to finish with their own, they will send it to the DPP, because the state is the one in charge of the case. Police have given up in the case. The state can prosecute a case, the police can prosecute a case. This case could have been those that killed Mohbad against the IGP of the Nigerian police. But in this case, it's against the DPP of Lagos State. So these are the two people that prosecute cases in every state. Either the DPP, which is the state, or the police that say the IGP, that is IGP, that's the police in Abuja, or the CP in Lagos State, the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State. So I don't know whether this is clear. Right now, it is still under the inquest jurisdiction, which is organized by the Lagos State government. Lagos State government have power in this case. If you go to the Lagos State High Court will tell you that what has come out from the primary investigation, they will refer you back. They want to see the result that is coming. What did the primary investigation, what do you have? What evidence do you have? Are you not pleased with it? What happened? Then do you have more reasons? For example, these are the line of operations. Okay. Baba Mohbad, if this Corona Inquest finish and he doesn't like the result, with good evidence, he can issue for another inquest again. Those are lines of actions. Okay, but saying that they should take the Russia to court to boycott inquests, it's not going to work. They're not going to treat it differently. I think this way, best, because I've also consulted lawyers from the case, and because me too, I'm desperate about some certain routes. I'm desperate for the case to go some certain route. But what they are saying is that in Corona Inquest have jurisdiction over this case. You can't fly that step, that it is delaying everything. That this inquest have to be finished. When inquest is done, then every other thing will be activated. But right now, if this inquest is not concluded, nothing can be done. So I don't know which part of it I have to elaborate more. Andy.
Wow, Papa, my response to everything that you said is I'm not going to agree with you, because we've analyzed this with, hold on please, we've analyzed this with a lot of lawyers that's on this platform, you understand me? And I'm quoting what they've said, you understand me? And I don't want to come in a conversation with you regarding to this, because
and they are listening to me right now, and I don't think they will disagree. They are listening to me right now, and they will never disagree.
Hold on, Papa Rhino, because that is not my field. You understand?
So if you're a lawyer, you disagree with what I've just said right now, please send requests come up. If you
understand? If we have the likes of Papa, sorry, all of them, you understand?
Just wait. Don't mention anybody's name. Please don't mention anybody's name. Please. Okay,
cool.
Don't mention anybody's name.
Yeah.
Just wait. Don't mention anybody's name.
That's fine.
Please, don't mention anybody's name, please. Respect people's, however, their privacy. It's nobody's island of knowledge, okay, or information. Nobody is practically like a lawyer in this case right now, but there are people who have legal information. There are people who are lawyers who have the legal knowledge, okay? We can learn from each other. And that's why we are gathered here. If you're a lawyer here and you have legal knowledge, okay, of cases, if there is anything I've said wrong about the inquest, okay, terminating before any other case concerning Mohbad death, before it can be heard in the higher court, if that's wrong, please come up. Okay, we can talk more about it. So, I mean, if this other son, these barristers, I mean, that I talked to, if they are wrong, I will know. I don't have issue. Because I've also tried to discuss this case even behind the scene with other barristers. And I push them that, okay, if you're, let's say you are employed right now, okay, and this case is given to you, what are the things that you will be doing? Money is not the problem, okay? And I see their line of approach. And I try to force in my own line of approach, but again, they have to turn it down and tell me that this is how the things are going to be done. What do I do? So if there's any lawyer here who knows how better, okay, this case can boycott the inquest, okay, or how you can just take Darusha straight to court, a civil case, in a criminal case that is still not concluded, please let's talk about it. And let's look at the ways, and then maybe we can even do it. We don't have to romance it. If there is a way there, let's do it. Because why the person says so, they say that it would be like a contempt against that disrespecting the lower court that is in the case. Because, for example, right now, let me say you sue the nurse, okay, for killing Mohbad, right? Inquest has not tell you that anybody killed Mohbad. Inquest has not told you anybody who killed Mohbad. So it's like you are fast forwarding. You are already moving ahead. You are already saying that you know what killed Mohbad is the nurse that killed Mohbad. So whatever the inquest is doing is not important to you, right? That is your own conclusion. And the government here is not even be registered that this is what killed this person. Like, I mean, how is that going to go? When you jump the primary and you just go to secondary. I mean, do you understand what I mean? There have to be that investigation. They have the court, before the court will sit down on that case, they still have to investigate, to have the primary investigation done. You will not just go to court and say, this person killed my child, I suspect him, and then the court will just charge the person. It doesn't just happen like that. Because you are going to bring your evidence from somewhere. So where does your evidence come from? But Mohbad is still doing his own autopsy. His own autopsy is even not yet to come. And when it comes, maybe if his autopsy comes out, maybe then he may say, okay, maybe he's not pleased with whatever inquest is doing, and he wants to use the evidence that he has to challenge anybody. I mean, that's another part, I don't know. So go on, Andy.
Well, let me say this. I respect what you said regarding that I should not mention anybody's name.
Please, it's not helpful.
Yeah, it's not helpful. You see, the point is this. I'm not into law, but on this justice for Mohbad, I have learned few things regarding to law area. You understand me? And you see, what I have learned from this is totally different to what you explained. And the best person that can have conversation with you regarding to this, it should be somebody that is into that field. You understand me? It's just like, hold on please, it's just like about a few hours ago when you asked me about a marriage, civil law, blah, blah. I said, no, I don't want to mislead the other people that is watching, listening. You understand me? That is me for you. If I'm not confident in one thing, I will tell you straight off. You understand me? But if we see lawyer that can argue this with you, we can gain from you, we can gain from other people. That is what I believe on. You understand me? I spoke on what I was being advised. You understand? Regarding to this, that is why I said they can bypass the corona inquest. You understand me? From what I have heard from other lawyers, but you are saying no, which I respect your view. You understand me? But the person that can discuss with you, argue this with you, back and forth, is a lawyer. You understand me? And you see, they have different terminology, how they explain all these things. You understand me? That is what I want to say, Papa. I respect your opinion. Thank you.
Again, why I'm saying so, that also try to have those things intact before you can accuse Mohbad of not doing those things. Sometimes it may not be his fault. And that's why, because I mean, for you already faulting him, that the reason why you're coming from is because he's not doing those things. And so, since you don't have those legal knowledge, it's good that you consult those that have that
Hold on,
knowledge.
Papa. I'm not accusing him. I want him to do the right thing.
What is that right thing? That's what we are looking at.
I want him to do the right thing. I believe that after 1 year, we've not got any tangible thing in this justice for Mohbad.
Okay.
You understand me? Do you want to tell me that everything Baba Mohbad is doing is right? Papa Rhino?
No, come on. Me, I'm a very good critic. I'm a great critic of Baba Mohbad.
You understand me? You understand me?
I'm a critic of him on areas where people can't argue, because me, I don't like to. There are things that when you say it, okay, like everybody will just have to be silent.
Okay, thank you, Papa.
Yeah, I got you. So you also try to do those assignments, okay? Try to do your assignment on basic things and follow up with the case. Have your own strategy, how you think the case can be won, and assist in that way. And I always discuss my own, okay, that's about you. Okay, we are done on that. So, and I also try my best too, because I know there are so many challenges. People are trying to work so hard. There are people around Mohbad, I know some of them, they mean justice, okay? They've heard us, they've been on this platform, they've heard almost everything we're talking about, okay? But now, we don't know how much powerful and how much determined they mean. But again, as I've said again, it was still on this platform that I said that no matter what, okay, justice we must get, okay? There are some things that we were expecting to be done in this case, and that were not done, okay? Things like taking advantage of all these defamations, all this name calling, all these accusations, okay? People coming around, trampling on the man's rights. Look at the other time, Arifa and Veron were arrested on this same case. They didn't follow inquest, right? That was a separate case, all right? So there are cases that can be separated from this case. While there are some cases that cannot be separated, they have to pile everything up, put it in panty, make one file for all of it. They were not going to separate it. All of it is one crime that is related to one particular person. So, and that is why the police is not doing anything about the embalmment case. And I think the lawyers of this man should be explaining what the police are doing on this case, because sometimes it will be making.
No, it's not even only the police, I'll tell you now. It's not only the police. The Attorney General
will go to court. He's going to go through the police now.
Yes.
I don't know more about go to talk to I want to reach the man can.
Yeah. So
Baba will go through the police.
Nobody can go to that court under a criminal case. You will go through the police. The police will do investigation and will send it to DPP. DPP will take the case to the High Court.
Now,
Nobody.
that DPP is what I want to say. You can apply to DPP that you want to take over the case. They call it a fiat. You can apply to them, just like what Paranoid.
If you apply for the fiat can only be the prosecutor of the case.
That's what I'm saying.
You are getting it wrong. You are missing up things.
How?
If let me explain to you, if you apply for until when the corona finish, the corona will submit its evidence. Wait, it will finish the evidence. Wait, let me tell you. They will finish. Wait, they will finish the evidence. They will submit it to the DPP. Then what do you call it? Sashitu can apply for fiat that he want to take the prosecutor case.
That doesn't have to do with police now. Does that not have to do with police?
No, after that's what I'm saying. You don't go to the police again.
No. It's about that's what I'm saying. That it doesn't have to be through the police. When they finish the OT, you go to the DPP, you are a fiat, then you can go. If they approve it, which I don't think they will do because of this kind of thing they are doing, I don't think they will do. So at the end of the day, it may have to be through civil court. From what we are seeing, from everything that is happening, personally, I don't believe those people will pay. No matter how long we stay in there, this thing, I have to be candid. From the way I'm looking at it, I hardly talk on this thing. I don't want to explain to that man. I always be on conversation. This is my first time coming to this thing. But from what I can see, at the end of the day, I don't know, anything can change tomorrow, but I'm not God. But I believe that the whole thing has to go through civil because those police, those DPP, okay, look at what happened in case of this, what do you call it, Bankole and Smith. People are saying it's Baba. I keep telling you, it's not Baba that stop them from coming to court. And just like the way Arifa goes to court, they can go to court. I went to Papadiano, I explained to them there. Everybody is free to go to court and talk and ask questions. It has nothing to do with Shitu. I think I even went to Baba's platform the last time. I said, Baba, is it you? I even asked Mr. Muiwa. I said, is it you that the president you from? I mean, explain to the whole world. What's the problem with Bankole and Smith? It has nothing to do with them. And people keep saying that it's Baba, it's a negative that's preventing them from coming. This is from the court. And the excuse the court gave, because I was following the whole thing, the excuse the other foundation is not on the ground. They are not in Nigeria. But at the end of the day, when I find out, I realized that the judge made a mistake. And this thing is from the Attorney General of Lagos State. He sent an email that they should remove them. And they went to court to seek a redress. The only thing I can only say that they are just delaying us for nothing. Because it has nothing to do with Baba or Legacy. And they cannot win. The only way they can win is going to Supreme Court. Because they cannot win Attorney General in Lagos State. They will appeal it again. And this thing can drag on for years. It's Attorney General of Lagos State that blocked them from coming. It has nothing to do with Legacy, Baba, or anybody. They are just like Arifa that can go to the corona, ask questions. Anybody can go there. So I don't know how the whole thing is going really, but my own thinking is this. If God willing, we are able to finish the corona, then we now see what happens next. Because as far as I'm concerned, I think the best we will do is go through the civil court, because these people are not ready to help. They are not ready. Unless they change their mind, no matter the proof we have. At the end of the day, they will just say, okay, nothing happens. The corona, I don't know.
At the right time.
Because the way they are denying it now.
You promised me you're going to change.
Sorry? Anybody say something there? Because left to me.
Sir, go ahead, sir.
Left to me, if I have to tell you my own mind. Well, God willing, this corona will be something, it's just a delay. They will not help, but the only thing I think